If you're thinking you might want to live in Palm Beach County, you probably realize that there are many cities in this area. So in today's video, we're going to be going over the area on a map so that hopefully you have a better understanding of where each city is located and which city might be actually best for you. So let's get started. Welcome to the channel. My name is Candela and I'm a realtor here in South Florida. Today we're going to be specifically looking at Palm Beach County. It goes all the way north from Jupiter into Cuesta to South Boca area, and then it goes all the way west to Belglade area. Palm Beach County has some of the most known cities, which are going to be West Palm Beach, Delray Beach, Boca Raton, but there are many other cities that are very close. West Palm Beach, for example, we have right here. It is one of the largest cities and the most well-known. West Palm Beach has a really nice downtown. If you want to look at all the details of that area, I did make a video on that. But we have over here a downtown, which is City Place. We also have Clematis Street. All of this is going to be the downtown. Over here we have the outlets, which are very well known too, the Palm Beach outlets. We have all of this area being West Palm Beach. Here you can find the downtown. Most of the movement is going to be going on over here, not in the suburb areas of West Palm Beach. So for example, if you live in Royal Palm Beach, Wellington, Green Acres, all of these areas I'm going to mention to you, you're most likely going to go downtown to West Palm once you want to go out or you want to have dinner or you want to see people walking around. That's the area you will probably go to. So let's move on here and we're going to see these other areas. We have here Green Acres. It's actually a very diverse city. It is also more affordable. So if you are looking somewhere that's close enough to West Palm Beach, but it's more affordable, Green Acres is definitely a great option for that. We do see that there's a lot of family-friendly activities in this area. There's going to be there's some parks. We have the Green Acres Freedom Park over here, and we see that a lot of people actually have children under 18 in this area. So this is Green Acres right here. This is Lake Worth area right here. Lake Worth actually goes all the way down to the ocean. So it is called the Lake Worth, where is it? Right here we have Lake Worth Road, and it's this whole Lake Worth corridor. So all of it is Lake Worth. Once you get closer to the beach though, they call this Lake Worth Beach. And then you go west and it's just Lake Worth. West Lake Worth is almost Wellington. If you look at this area right here is West Lake Worth area. And as you can see, they're all pretty much merging in a sense. As you can see here, we have Wellington. All of this is Wellington area, which Wellington is, it's a village. It's also relatively new. A lot of times there's a lot of families. It has A-rated schools. All of this is going to be Wellington area, Pearson Road, Lake Worth Road. When you cross 441 becomes Wellington. So all of this is Wellington going up here. And we have West Palm Beach over here. You go very west, which is around 40-minute drive to Wellington over here. In between that, we have Lake Worth area down here. We have Green Acres. We also have Palm Springs here, which I haven't mentioned yet. Palm Springs is located here, also an affordable area. This one is closer to the water, closer to Lake Worth. And you're very, very near I-95. So again, as you probably already know, we have two of the major highways here, which are going to be I-95, which is a public one, and then we have the Florida Turnpike over here, which is a paid highway, and it goes a lot more west, and it goes all the way up. So these two connect you all the way to Jupiter. You can go here, and then they merge right there. Usually they're very, there's a difference down here. As you can see, if you're going anywhere east, you usually start going on 95. If you're going somewhere west, you'll take the turnpike. As you can see, keeps going, and they take you all the way down to Miami area. So just so you get an idea over there. So yeah, let's go back here. We mentioned already Green Acres, we mentioned Palm Springs. These are usually areas that will have better prices if you want to be around West Palm Beach, but not in the downtown, or you don't want to be in Wellington. Wellington does get pricey, but you could find good single family homes, and it is overall a pretty tranquil area to live in. Wellington in particular. Then we have again Lake Worth. Recently there's been a lot of construction in West Lake Worth, so prices are also going up over there. They're getting closer to Wellington prices. And then if you go all the way east, you find here Lake Worth Beach. So let's take a look here at Lake Worth Beach. We have here a very also diverse area, but also historic. So we have a lot of historic neighborhoods here in Lake Worth Beach. The downtown area and the neighborhoods are listed on the National Register of Historic Places. So you will find that some properties have a lot of restrictions if they are in these historic areas, because of course they're protected. Let's go back to this Wellington area. If you go west and north, you have Loxahatchee area. Lots of land, lots of ranches, lots of green. There's horses. It's also very west and very far. So if you are obviously east, expect at least a 50-minute drive from the ocean to here. Loxahatchee though is a good area if you want to have land, if you want to have a huge yard. That's a great area to look at. Houses are actually spread apart over here. Right next to it, we have Royal Palm Beach, which is also very close to Wellington. Royal Palm Beach has a lot of parks. Out of the villages, 11.3 square miles, we have 325 acres that are parks and green areas. So there's a lot of that. And in this particular area, less than around 20% of the households have school-aged kids. So that will tell you a little bit of maybe which family dynamics tend to prefer these areas or not. So we have Royal Palm Beach here, Loxahatchee. If we keep going west, we have some newer areas over here. So we have this, which is Arden. Arden is a new construction community. They're still building a lot of homes. They have a couple different builders in here. I know Lennar is one of them. GL Homes is another one. Beautiful, beautiful area too. Super west. So this area definitely calls more of families that want to raise their kids in a lot of green, a lot of, peaceful areas for them to go around, ride bikes. That's the type of vibe that I get when I go to Arden. Beautiful amenities that they have in this community. Then when we go more west, we have a new city, which is Westlake. This is probably one of the newest ones. It is also beautiful. It is huge, and they're building a lot of things around here. So it's an area that's getting developed. Right now, it's very new. You're away from the main downtown areas, and you are away from a lot of stores, although they are starting to build a lot more, of course, because there's demand. But up until now, this area was just green and fields and lands. So let's zoom out and let's go back to where we were, which is going to be West Palm Beach is where we started. Of course, on West Palm Beach, we also have Palm Beach, which is the island. Prices here are, of course, a lot higher. You're right on the water. You have the intercoastal, you have the ocean, you have mansions here. You have Worth Avenue, which is a beautiful downtown area. It's only 8 to 10 minutes from downtown West Palm Beach. You just cross the bridge. So definitely a beautiful area. People that live everywhere else always go there. I do myself. I love going there, riding bikes. I love going there for dinner. To the beach, of course. If you live in West Palm Beach, you go to Palm Beach for beach access. And Palm Beach goes all the way here. You also have North Palm Beach. Right here, you have Mangonia Park. All of this area. We have here Riviera Beach, Palm Beach Shores. Right here, this is Peanut Island, which is so fun to go to. I love Peanut Island. It's beautiful. You can't live there if you were looking to get a house that I know of, but it's beautiful to go spend some time there. So we do have Riviera Beach here, Palm Beach Shore. This area, I would say prices go down a little bit for properties. We do have Lake Park 2 over here, and then we have North Palm Beach. North Palm Beach is definitely a beautiful area to live in. There's lots of green, as you can see here. You have country clubs. You have the MacArthur Beach State Park, which has lots of beach access over there. It's definitely a beautiful area over here. So we have Palm Beach Gardens here. We have Juno, and then we have Jupiter. Jupiter is the northmost point here in Palm Beach County. It has beautiful beaches. It has 3.4 miles of beaches, and I would say it's probably one of the areas with the best beaches in Palm Beach County. They actually have the Jupiter Inlet Lighthouse, which is a very well-known landmark here that represents the town, and they made this a museum now, so you can go in and explore. So we can zoom in here. Jupiter over here. Lots of boating over here. We have lots of outdoor activities. Jupiter is gorgeous. We have here the Jupiter Beach Resort and Spa, the beach park, Du Bois Park. If we keep going north, we have Tequesta over here. We have the Loxahatchee River. Lots of country clubs, lots of golf in this area, as you can see. Speaking of golf, let's go to Palm Beach Gardens. All right, here we have Palm Beach Gardens. So Palm Beach Gardens is also a newer community. It was purchased in 1959 by John MacArthur. That's why you see that name everywhere. We have it right here in the Beach State Park. It actually used to be just forest, swamp, and cattle ranches in this area until it was purchased. So after that, they also built the Gardens Mall, which is a beautiful mall. Oh my God, it's beautiful. It was built in 1988 and is definitely a great place to go if you haven't been there. So Palm Beach Gardens is the golf capital of the world. It has 12 golf courses, and it has the famous PGA resort, and it's very popular among retirees. So definitely a gorgeous area to look into. We have Juno here, very close to Jupiter. Let's go back down south. So once we go south, we went over Lake Worth. Once we keep going south, we have, like I mentioned, Boynton Beach, but right before Boynton Beach, we also have Lantana. So Lantana is going to be right after Lake Worth. Lantana Road is right here, all the way down. We have the airport. We have a Lantana Airport over here. We also have the Palm Beach International Airport over here, as you can see. Forgot to mention this one. But let's go back down to Lantana. We have here Lantana area. You also have, of course, beach access everywhere east. Lantana, I would say, also has better home prices in this area. When you go west, right here, turns into Hypoluxo. As you can tell, we have Hypoluxo Road over here, and this area is all Boynton Beach already. Boynton Beach, I would say, has really good beaches over here. It's one of my favorite ones to go to. Of course, Jupiter, I would say, is the most beautiful, but Boynton Beach has really cool entrances and really nice parks. We have more parking. We have Ocean Ridge, the Ocean Inlet Park, so definitely a great area. Boynton Beach also has pretty good schools, the west area. So does Lake Worth. There's a new high school right here that they just built in the West Lake Worth area. So some A-rated schools over there, also in Boynton Beach. So Boynton Beach is an area that also has a lot of 55 communities. It has country clubs, but it also has families. So it's a little bit of everything. All of this area has a lot of stores. So between Congress and Military, you have literally everything you need. As you can see, you have Targets, you have movie theaters, you have your banks, stores. So this area, a lot of people choose to. There's a lot of condos for rent over there too. And then as you go west, over here, you have pretty nice communities also on Lyons Road. So that's a good area to look at if you would want a single family home. They have a lot of beautiful neighborhoods here on Lyons. And then let's keep going. After Boynton Beach, we're going to have Delray Beach. Delray Beach is definitely increased in popularity in the last couple of years. It does have this downtown area, pedestrian city vibe off Atlantic Avenue, so everyone loves to go there. Both tourists and residents go there for dining, for shopping. And it's going to be right here, Delray Beach, right here. So most people find that the best schools are a little bit more west. So A-rated schools you can usually find in the west area of Palm Beach County. Of course, the east area has so much to offer. You're so close to the beach. So if you don't have maybe kids, that's also a good area for you to look at. But again, just a general rule, do your own research. Same thing with crime. Every area has good and bad, and you have to look at the crime rates for yourself. I can't necessarily share that with you. We also have in both Delray and Boynton Beach, like I was saying, country clubs. So we have the Hunters Run over here. This is going to be Boynton Beach still, but like borderline actually. We have Aberdeen in Boynton Beach, which is a beautiful community. And then if we keep going, Delray, we have West Delray. We also have the Delray Marketplace over here, which is another walkable area. I want to make sure you know where the walkable areas are, because one thing I found about Palm Beach County is that to get from one city to the other, you will need a car most likely. Of course, if you can, it's the best option. So for example, Wellington is an area that you can't really walk in. So you would, for example, drive from Wellington to downtown West Palm Beach and then walk there and have that downtown feeling. Every other area west is not too walkable. Of course you can, but it's just, you know, obviously it's not New York. You can't walk from Wellington to Boynton Beach unless you want to. Of course, do your thing. I wouldn't suggest it. So yeah, the main areas that are walkable like this are going to be downtown West Palm Beach. You have Delray Atlantic Ave, you have Delray Marketplace. Boca Raton, you have Meisner Park. So let's get going to Boca Raton, which is also a beautiful area. Boca is one of the wealthiest places here in Palm Beach County, of course, other than Palm Beach, which wins by a lot. But Boca Raton is definitely one of the wealthiest, also most expensive areas to live, and also a very popular place to live. So it's a shopping destination. You have high-end shopping, entertainment. So you do have two main areas that I would pinpoint here as entertainment or things to do, which is again Meisner Park, and then you also have the town center at Boca Raton, which is right here. Beautiful mall, beautiful brands. There's always people there. Then we have over here Boca Raton Airport. We have FAU and Lynn University around here. Here's FAU, which is Florida Atlantic University. So all of this area, there's also a lot of college people, of course, people that live on campus or just in Boca area, right next to the airport. I wouldn't really call it a college town though. Like, it's not like a college city. It doesn't feel like that at all, but there is a college. So there's a lot of games, events, and traffic. Overall, Boca is a beautiful area. Same thing, really good schools around here. Particular in the west area, you have some good A-rated schools. This would be the border because Boca is the last part. After that, you have Broward. And of course, this is the area that I didn't mention yet, and all my Belgrade people get upset. But we do have Belgrade over here. I will say I am not the most familiar with Belgrade, so I don't want to speak on something I'm not familiar with. What I've heard is that there's not too much to do. I don't think you have like a downtown like West Palm Beach area or much movement like that. So if you have anything to tell me about Belgrade, I am very happy to hear about it. To summarize, if you're looking for what are the most affordable cities in Palm Beach County, I would say probably Green Acres, Palm Springs area, And for the most expensive, definitely Boca Raton and of course Palm Beach Island. After seeing the full list of cities in Palm Beach County, I realized I have a lot of neighborhood videos to make, so I will get working on that. But in the meanwhile, if you want to watch any of the other videos where I go into details of the area and where to live and what there is to do, make sure to check those on my channel. Other than that, if you need to reach out for any questions, my phone number is gonna be on the screen. You can email me, DM me, whatever you like. And other than that, don't forget to subscribe so I can see you next video. Bye.